Well, we know how important Stuff the Bus is to our community here in Phoenix, but it's also very important to the Prescott area, and that's where we're heading up to now, to the Yavapai Food Bank, and talking with Lynn. And Lynn, actually, you're not at the food bank, you're over at the Firefighters Angel Foundation's big warehouse. How are you doing today?
Yes, that's correct. Very good. Thank you.
So listen, you guys play a very big part in that community up there and making sure that people are taken care of. Let's talk a little bit about what the Yavapai Food Bank does.
Well, our original purpose is to help families in need with food. And we got into helping children with their education because most times, if you can't afford food, you cannot afford back to school supplies. So we reach out to try to help those same families with all the supplies that they need, backpacks, whatever. And we've been doing this for many years until last year when we joined forces with Firefighter Angels Charity Foundation.
Yeah, and what's great is that you have been bringing over the backpacks to them as we start getting ready for a big event that's happening up there. Let's talk about how this is important to you and the community. How important is this, of course, back to school drive?
I think it's so important. Me personally, I think the only way that we're going to help break the chain of poverty is through education. So if we cannot give our children the same drive and success that every other child has, how can we expect them to succeed? So I have a real passion to help children get a good education and give them the supplies they need to succeed and break that chain of poverty so they have a chance just like anybody else.
Yeah, and we know that last year with the pandemic, we of course saw families really struggling, and you saw them with food, but even with the educational part. And now, as we get back to hopefully getting a little bit normal with school, it's going to be even more important up there for those kids. Am I right?
Yes, last year, unfortunately, we had to do like a drive-through for backpacks, and a lot of students were online and not sure what things are going to do. This year, I believe it's all going to be face-to-face, and we are having a huge event at the Findlay Toyota Event Center with other vendors to help them reach out to clubs, Big Brother, Big Sister, all kinds of organizations are going to be there. So yeah, it's going to be huge this year.
It is. It's going to be an amazing event. We're going to be up there covering it. And also we're going to put up on the screen about registering for it, because you do need to make sure you register to be a part of this, to make sure that there's backpacks up there. Is there anything we can help or anybody can help out right now with the food bank up there and backpacks and stuff?
As I said, we've been able to get about 1,000 backpacks so far. Our goal, I believe, is 2,500. So we still need about another 1,500 backpacks. So yeah, they can donate through the Firefighter Angels Foundation or through Yavapai County Food Bank.org, or just call us, I think.
The number we have
however they want to go through. We're online. Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to switch gears really quick and let's talk about food and how much that is important, like you said, to make sure the kids are taken care of, but families too. And you serve quite a few families up there, don't you?
Yes, we serve about, I want to say 650 families a month. It's kind of hard to gauge because they can get a free food box once a week, and that weekly food box is gauged on how many people in the family and their ages. If they're children, we throw more snacks in there. If there's older people, we try to allow for the type of family it is and give them the food that they need, nutritious. We do all 5 food groups, you know, meat, milk, everything, fresh produce.
So I'll tell you,
our drivers go out daily.
Yeah, Lynn, I was going to say, Lynn, it's amazing what you guys are doing. And you just said right there, I know about your drivers going out daily to take care of those families. So what can people do to help the food bank right now with food and everything? What do you need?
Non-perishable items. Some people get their fruit trees coming in, and they don't know that we will accept fresh fruit from their trees that are ripening, or from their gardens to harvest. If they have extra, just bring it in. We not just non-perishable, but we'll take it from your garden as well.
So,
you know.
Lynn, that is awesome. I'll tell you what you guys are doing up there for that community, and of course with the Firefighter Angels Foundation. It's amazing, and again, getting the kids the supplies they need to get back to school. We can't thank you enough for being a part of our big Stuff the Bus back to school program and all you do. So again, the event is coming up. Thank you. The event's coming up. We have information on aztv.com. Also, as we will put up information for you to sign up, which is very important. So Lynn, thank you very much for joining us.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Brad.